My 24F BF, 24M, won't let me go to my mom's wedding. So let me start with I am my mom's only child. She is a single parent my entire life. She recently got a boyfriend and wants to get married in a couple months. I have been with my boyfriend for 9 years. He has abandonment issues because his mom and brother both moved away to different cities. Their significant others. My mom called and told me if I could fly out to the state where her fiancé is, where she's moving to, and be at her wedding. She invited me, my boyfriend and my best friend who is like a second daughter to her. I was obviously excited and ready to go. My boyfriend automatically shut down and got mad that I'm replacing me with your best friend. Mind you, she's going whether my boyfriend goes or not. I'm a stay-at-home girlfriend and he's pulling the I bust my ass working while all you do is wash dishes card on me, saying, I have abandonment issues and you're leaving me for 2 days. I've tried everything to get him to understand that she's my mom and the only family I have. Even he has told me, my family comes before you. Now he's throwing a fit saying, I don't even want to go at all anymore. Mind you, my mom has been living with us the last year and some months. He's very close with her too. What should I do? What do you mean, stay-at-home girlfriend? Does he not let you work? Was this a mutual decision? You need to get a job and start supporting yourself. This man is abusing you. You should be able to leave him alone for 2 days without him manipulating you into thinking you're responsible for his issues. He needs to deal with his abandonment issues himself. He also clearly doesn't respect you or whatever it is you do around the house. Go to the wedding. You're a grown-ass adult. You don't need his permission to do anything. If his abandonment issues are this bad, he needs intense therapy. Are you dependent on him? Are you afraid to leave because if he's mad at you he could throw you out? You should get a job and rely on yourself in case anything happens. Are you a student? If you can't leave, talk it over with your mother because he seems to control you. You need a new BF, TBH. His issues are his to work through, not yours to tiptoe around. Edit SP. You do need his permission. Do not miss your mother's wedding. His abandonment issues are something he needs to figure out. If he can't handle you being gone for 2 days, then he really needs help. Why doesn't he want to go if he was invited? Also, even if he does go, he still needs to get help. You can't live your life like this. You are dealing with an abusive man who has taken the liberties to weaponize his abandonment issues in order to control and isolate you. As a typical abuser, he plays the part of the authoritarian figure. In this case, behaving like a dad you have to answer to and be granted permission to do things. Also, as a typical abuser, he does not see and respect you as an equal to him. That much is apparent by the way he speaks to you. Specifically, I bust my ass working while all you do is dishes. He sees himself as the most important person in your relationship, the hardest worker, and above reproach. I am sure there is much more you did not mention. It is also very concerning that at your young age you put all your eggs in his basket and is likely financially dependent on him, which is right where abusers want you because it's harder to leave. You do not deserve to be punished and isolated over his abandonment issues. That's a him problem and his responsibility to cope with or seek therapy if it's so bad for him. But I have a feeling it's more of an abuse and manipulation tool. And he does not want to give up the tool that he has so effectively used against you for so long. If I were you, I would take a stand and go to that wedding. You will regret it if you do not. And it will boil over your resentment toward him if you don't already resent him for other things he did not grant permission for. You are an adult. You do not need his permission to spend time with mom. Last, I think it's very important that you read this book. I am leaving the link. You can read online at your own pace. I have a strange feeling you are going to see a lot of your relationship dynamics in this, and it's going to be a big eye-opener for you. https://ia600108.us.archive.org/30/items/lundyhidusheadathat/lundyhidusheadathat.pdf. Ditch the BF and go with your BFF. Your BF sounds controlling and manipulative and borderline abusive, throwing the finance in your face. Reflect back in the past 9 years with him and really look for the red flags you've missed or ignored. Because you were blinded by him. He told you his family comes before you? Well, you can tell him you're practicing what he's preaching and putting your family before his selfish and manipulative needs. You really need to rethink about this relationship. You book a plane ticket and break up with your controlling and manipulative BF. That is what you do. While you're gone, find a new place to live and tell him to get bent. Abandonment issues aren't from your family moving away when you're an adult. He is using that as a crutch to keep you under his thumb and control. Do not let him do this. Why are you a stay-at-home girlfriend exactly? Go to your mom's wedding and move in with BFF! Exclamation mark. His issues aren't yours! Exclamation mark. That's how he gets to you. You're fully reliant on him financially. OMG. The only stay-at-home girlfriend I've come to love is the stay-at-home GF of a billionaire BF skit. Done by Haley Khalil on YouTube. And other SM. Do not be anyone's stay-at-home girlfriend. What you should do, I'm assuming, since he's not even going to ask for time off to go to the wedding. Which I thought would be proper since he's invited to and he's close to your mother. Pack your bags. Talk to your BFF and tell her you may have to stay at your beef's place until you find a suitable accommodation. And explain to her that your fear is after you return from your mother's wedding, you will be locked out of the house and get evicted by your controlling BF. If your bestie can't accommodate you, talk to your mother and be honest with her that your BF is using your status as a stay-at-home GF to not get you to go. This is your mother's wedding. You shouldn't miss him because of your controlling, hopefully BF. WTF is a stay-at-home girlfriend saying, I have abandonment issues and you're leaving me for 2 days. What did I just read? This guy needs to take responsibility for his own issues and stop trying to turn them into your issues. If he is so fragile that leaving him for 2 days is unsurmountable, then he is not ready for a relationship and he should not be dating you. You are an autonomous human being with your own life and family commitments, not his emotional support animal. There are so many red flags in this relationship. So he's isolating you. He's a boss. Go and don't come back. And get a job. Never rely on a man for money. You should get a job. Being a stay-at-home girlfriend is not a thing. It's called being unemployed. At 24, you will ruin your chances of getting a decent job with any month you stay unemployed. If you are not studying or taking care of a child, you should be working or at least looking for a job. And dump the boyfriend who tries to keep you dependent on him. Try dating a man instead of a baby. And get a damn job. This is what happens when you rely on your partner financially. You are giving him the power to control you. Get a job so that you can be financially independent. WTF is a stay-at-home girlfriend? It sounds like you are stay-at-home because your boyfriend is controlling and has issues with you talking to other people. It's your best friend and your mom FFS. Wake up. Just because he was your first boyfriend doesn't mean you need to stick it out because he has Control issues. You're only as controlled as you decide to be. I'd go to the wedding and not return. This guy is Looney Tunes talking about how other adults living their lives has given him abandonment issues. What is he, 6 years old? And you can call it being a SAH. But you're really being financially controlled as well.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.